Awesome. Hey, I just wanted to take a moment to share a little productivity workflow that I created here. So I just got done creating a logo for a customer. I want to mock it up and show them a few different ways that this logo could look in real life. These are called mock-ups. So what I've done is I've created a multi-mock-up series here. Hopefully that'll help me speed up my workflow of sending these over to a customer. So let me walk through. I'm going to rename some of my artboards and make sure that they're cleaned up a little bit here. But what's nice is Artboard 1 is going to allow me to go through and make multiple changes that will affect globally all of my artboards. So first things first, I'm going to change out the logo, put in my new customer logo mockup, turn that layer off, and then save the smart object. Boom. So now my logo is showing up on all the products. And so what I'm noticing is it's a little too big on the shirt, a little too big on the mug. Maybe I'll put some guides in here to make sure that I don't go outside my bounds. Let's take a look at this here. That's looking pretty good. We could stand. Yeah, that's good. That'll work. That looks even everywhere. So now the next thing I can do is go into my text logo, which this particular one, this logo design, the text is in the logo. So I'll go ahead and delete that layer, or I could have just turned it off. So here's the main color. All we got to do is double click. Oh, excuse me. Let's go back and color pick the main layer we want. I'm going to zoom in here to 100. And I'm going to just go ahead and grab our, let's make the main color the light red. So I'll copy that hex code. And so color 1, paste that hex code in, save that smart object. And so now, zoom back out. We can see that it's updated the menu bar here. And that's about it for the main color. Then what I'll do is come in and change the alt color. Oh, color pick. Darker red. Update that smart object. So now you can see it's changed the color of my my mug here. Now maybe that's not the alt color that I want to go with. In this case it's not, so I'm going to bring that down to like a dark charcoal. Boom. There we go. So that's playing out nicely. What I've done is I've created smart objects here for these background images. So for in this case, let me find that. Oh yeah, my 1920 image, which will affect this mock-up, and then my vertical image, which is going to affect this mock-up. So I don't have food photos for these guys currently, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is hop onto Google Chrome. Let's just do pulled pork sandwich. Now this is just for a mock-up, so it's fine that I'm sending this over to a client, but I obviously wouldn't use one of these images on the web, or yeah, for the client. So I'm just looking for a good barbecue. And this can also be one of the most time-consuming parts when creating graphics for people is finding the right images. Tell you what, I think I actually have one that we can use here. I did some photography recently for another barbecue place. Okay, there we go. So let's make our background biscuit this pulled pork PNG. Just making a nice little vertical image that's going to go on our mock-ups. All right, great. So I'll save that smart object. And then see it updated the cell phone and the business card to go with our background. So just a cool way to speed up some workflow. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the 1920 image. I believe I've got some other make this a little bit more traditional. An image. I'm going to go ahead and drop this layer on top, but what I'm going to do is make that a little vignette. Turn that into a multiply. Nice. Cool. So now that updated, all the different colors. I haven't automated the pen yet, but yeah, just working on a quick and fast way to go ahead and create quick mock-ups. And then what's neat is any one of these, for example, if I wanted to go export the t-shirt, which is shirts, drop this down. Now I've got the text logo was still there from the other brand, but all I have to do is go on the shirt, right click, export as PNG real quick, or I can export it as a JPEG or something else. But just real quick here, quick export, drop it into my customers file, white tee mockup. Go down to Artboard 2 and do the same thing. Right click, export as PNG, laptop,